Okay, so I'm going to show you how to fit Thule bars and feet onto a car with raised rails. So that's basically where it's a gap between the body of the car and the rail. So as you can see underneath there. All the links to the Thule Aero Bar and the legs that you require are in the comments. So let's get started.
So first things first, what do you get? So with it, you get these two end caps, this rubber strip that sits in that location there, and then these funny looking things here. Thing to say, I'll show you. So this long groove on the top is the top of the bar. Okay, so that's where you slide in any kind of bike carriers or boxes or anything like that. On the bottom, you've got these two slots, which are where the feet slide in. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to get these bits here. Okay, and all they're doing is they're sealing up. So when you put the feet in here, you're sealing up the rest of the gap here so that you don't get a horrible wind noise when you're driving along. So you slide these in so that it goes in that way, really, really easy. And then you just slide that onto, just push that. Right, so that way, see how it goes in there, and then that's it there. Okay, so it just goes in there like that. And you do that in both ends. Now what you need to do is with that tab, push that tab all the way in there. So it's in the end. So when you put the feet in and it's on the car, you can then pull that tab out like that to seal up the rest of the gap. So there you go. So I've got them into both sides, okay? And they're pretty fitted in. Caps here, they don't go on till last, okay? Because what they do is they clip on to the end here. So you've got one from the left and one from the right. The way that you'll tell which one goes on which is you see that you've got that little tab that lines with those grooves. If I try and grab the other one to show you, the little tab is round the wrong way there. So it's not fitting into that unit there, okay? So it'll be pretty obvious, but as long as you look for the tab is on the bottom of the wing bar, because this at the moment, this is the bottom of the wing bar here. Okay. Difficult bit, or relatively difficult bit, is you can either do this now or you can do it later. I'd recommend doing it later once it's fitted on the car. This rubber strip here pops into the top. I've always found it's much easier to do this once it's on the car, because when you've got this floating around and you're trying to push this in, what you need to do is do it while it's on the car. So you can either try and slide it in, or you can try and pop it and push it along. So these are the Thule 755 foot packs, and these go onto vehicles that have got raised bars. And what that means is that the bar over the top of the car has got a gap underneath it, okay? And the reason is it will look like that, so that grabs the bar, okay? So what you get with the Thule pack, the 755, is you get this piece here, okay? And you also get this bit here. So what happens is, this here, okay, if I show you, like that, and then what that does is when you rotate that, you're undoing the thread. And what you're trying to do is, you see where the thread is on that nut on the right hand side there? So let me show you with my finger. There, you're just trying to leave enough thread out the back so you're opening these jaws. So when you're tightening this up, okay, and untightening it, you're tightening the jaws at the bottom here to grip onto the bars. Now, you need to slide this onto the bar, and the way you do that is it goes in this orientation, okay? So the Thule logo is always on the outside, and you're putting it into that groove there, okay? Let me orientate it and I'll show you. And there you go. So that's slid in just ever so slightly, so it needs to go fully in, okay? Now you need to be careful of fingers. Push from this end. If you can, put the bar onto the floor and push from this end ever so slightly. Now you've opened up the jaws as much as possible, so let me show you what I mean. So if I lift the bar up, so this is slid all the way back, okay? Now you're in a position where you can push this down, okay? So what you're trying to do, see there? I'll do it ever so slowly. It's really stiff. Now it'll get to that point in which it will stop. Now this is where you've got to be careful of fingers, okay? So you just got to push it ever so slightly down on here, okay? And I can't do this one-handed while I'm holding the camera. So that's in there now, like that. And then what you do, and you can see I've already caught my thumb, is you want to just slightly just get it in. There you go. Now it's in, okay? And what you're doing is it's slid into that groove like that, okay? So that groove there now those bars can be in there. Put these on before you go out to the vehicle, so you do it on both sides, okay? Leave them off, leave the ends off, leave the rubber bit off, and just put the feet on. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll put the feet on, and then I'll go out and tighten them onto the car.
Okay, so here's the one I did earlier. This is tightened onto the bars, as you can see. Okay, so here we go. So you see how I've put one on, they're both loose. This one here, okay, now you can just slide it down like that. Okay, right, now these two legs are still loose. What you want to do is, as much as you can, put that down at the bottom there, put that one, and then you're putting the thread in here and tightening this up. Now what you need to be careful of, you need to make sure that the distance from these two are where you want it for any box. So I'd say put the front one, tighten that up, then the back one, keep it loose, and you want to get it into position for bike carriers or anything. Let's assume that is where you want it to be. Careful how far you are from the boot, so for any overhang. You've measured the distance between the front one and that one by holding the box up or anything like that. Then to tighten it up, you push that in there like that, and what you're doing, I'll film it from the back actually, is as you're turning this clockwise, the jaw is coming together. Okay, so you're turning that clockwise like that. There you go. Keep going, it'll get tighter and tighter. Now you do have to be careful. See how there's a bit of a lift there, so that needs to keep coming, keep coming. Right, it's getting tight now. Yep. And the ultimate test, if I show you this, is if you can't move it by hand, if you're starting to rock the car. Okay, so keep going, and what you'll find is that is what it'll look like there. Yeah. Okay. So let me keep going. Then you tighten up both sides, and then you've put these on. Okay. Now what you do, you put the end caps on. Okay. The other thing you can do is underneath here. See, you've got this gap. There's some rubber strip that comes with it. That rubber strip you can cut down so it's flush with this, and it just closes up that gap as well. Okay, and that's it. Okay, hope this helps. Please like, please subscribe.